happened? Are you all right? I heard the knight speaking of an assassination attempt. Are you okay?
Tiana, some space. Can you not see that she's injured?
I am fine. A couple of heathens stormed the castle. Luckily, Cain swooped in, so this is the worst of my injuries.
Your Majesty, the two have been successfully locked away in the dungeon. While there was a minor protest from them, no one was harmed in the process.
Wonderful. I will meet with them shortly.
The knights have searched the castle and everything appears to be perfectly normal. It seems that they were the only two to make it into the building, although we do not yet know how they were able to do so.
No rest shall be had until their entrance is found. Now, in the meantime, send for Jocelyn.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Mother, what do you plan to do with those two? There could be more waiting in the wings. Their plans may not yet be foiled.
Amir, enough. I have already thought this through. I plan to go down to the dungeon to speak with them both to see what their motives are and who sent them. There is a reason behind every action.
You have always warned us of this, but I cannot believe such a thing could truly happen.
Many people in the village curse the royal crown. It is all simply part of being queen. It is only a matter of time before such actions happen again. I understand neither of you wish to lose me, but it will happen one day. The only difference is when and how. After my passing, I expect you both to carry on living. We have a duty to our people. Such negative actions mustn't get in the way. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, ma'am.
You called, Your Majesty?
Yes, my wound needs to be tended to.
Yes,
It is
Your
still
Majesty.
bleeding.
Mother, what exactly happened?
To be honest, I do not exactly know. I was sitting here in the throne room when all of a sudden the lights went out. I felt a sharp pain on my cheek. Cain swooped in and saved my life, so this is the worst of my injuries. If my suspicions are correct, this is their first time attempted murder. They are inexperienced, which is odd to say the least.
I don't understand. If this is their first time killing, why would they go for the throne?
That is what I intend to find out. How's the wound, Jocelyn?
There is a good bit of bleeding, but it does not need to be sewn. I am certain all will be okay.
That is wonderful news. Thank you, Jocelyn.
My recommendation is to avoid sleeping on your side for the time being. Beyond that, all will be okay.
Wonderful. Let the nighttime staff know so that I do not turn on my side in my slumbers. In the meantime, send for Cain.
Do you intend to speak with them, Mother?
Yes, I intend to go down into the dungeon. I will speak with them alone. I wish to have a trusted knight by my side. Since the guards do not know how they entered, this is for my own safety.
I'll join her as well.
No, you will stay up here and continue on with your studies as if any normal day. This is for your safety.
Mother, I do not wish to fight with you, but I think it would be best if I joined you down there. If the village is willing to send criminals for your head, I should be prepared to take the throne in a worst-case scenario.
This
Amir?
is not up for debate. You are to stay up here. Tiana, that goes for you as well. If I hear of either of you going down into the dungeon, there will be consequences.
Yes, Mother.
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. Tiana, your tutor will be here shortly, so prepare for such.
You called for me, Your Majesty?
Yes, let us go to the dungeon.
Yes, Your Majesty.
That bastard! How can she treat me as though I am a child? I could be king any day now. She cannot keep babying me.
Amir, we must not speak of Mother in such a way.
I am only speaking the truth. You're still young. You don't understand what this could mean for the kingdom.
But Mother said...
I know what Mother said, but I am not a child. I will do as I see as fit for this kingdom.
Should we not all discuss this together to make Mother aware of our concerns?
Tiana, Mother will not listen to us. So as I see it, I don't need her permission anymore. Now go on to your studies and leave me be.
Your Highness?
Oh, hello, Jocelyn. Has Tutor arrived?
No, not yet. I just wanted to be sure there isn't anything to clean up in here. Is everything all right?
It's just... Amir. He seems so different now. So much more... harsh.
I would not worry too much about your brother, Your Highness. This is a stressful time for everyone in the castle. We almost lost the crown today.
It's hard not to worry, though, ever since... He's changed in recent years. Every day he turns into more and more of a different person. Someone I don't recognize. darker person.
Sometimes it is just what happens between siblings. You and Prince Amir are quite different in age. To top it all off, he is to one day take the throne. I cannot imagine the stress that is currently on his shoulders.
You are likely right. Thank you, Jocelyn.
You're welcome, Your Highness. Would you care to eat breakfast before your tutor arrives? I prepared a very nutritious meal.
Yes, please.
Cerrados que perder fueran ser pecados, entender que muy culpados son maíz, perdidos son perdoados. La osadía que es vacía, más sinfonía ves que no debería. Santa María este lado día, mostranos día, verá del santos día.
So, Mrs. Royalty has finally come to see us with her little dog in tow. How brave.
She can't even face 2 assassins behind bars without someone to protect her.
No wonder the dog was the one to stop us. You act like you're all high and mighty, but really you're just hiding behind your people, hiding behind your staff, hiding behind your throne. You're no queen.
If you two are done gloating and lying about your purpose and title, then maybe we can finally speak as civil people.
You're not civil. Don't pretend.
Speak punishments? You mean speak execution?
That will come in time. Now tell me, did someone send you to do this? Or did you just get tired wasting away like animals within the village?
As if we'd give you that satisfaction. As if we'd give you any sort of answer. As if we'd give—
Silence! You will answer me! Public execution is not far. Your lives are on the line here. Is that not clear to you both?
This idiot thinks she can scare us. We went into this knowing very well that death may be an outcome. Scare us all you want. We won't talk.
That is no way to speak to your queen. Perhaps you have a family you wish to protect. For the safety of my people, I am willing to torture and question who I must.
My family is long buried in graves.
You expect me to believe that? Such lies not far off from your past crimes.
Go to the far West Hill. You will find dozens of graves marked with the name Blacksmith. I have no one left to protect.
What about you? You must still have family that lives.
Whether my family is alive or dead, it is none of your business. Not even as the queen.
Fine. I could find such information on my own. Now tell me, what reason do you two have to kill me?
You need to ask such a question after threatening us. You are far more clueless than we thought. Everyone in the village hates you, especially us. We figured we might as well do some good before eventually meeting Satan.
Good? Good? You think such vile act is good? What kind of insane idea is that?
You have killed this kingdom. You have ran it straight into the ground. You have killed hundreds of people, innocent people, mind you. You are no better than I am. You will never meet God as you so believe, so don't bother lying to yourself. You and I will burn together in hell. I feel sorry for your children, that they only have you left to look up to.
You will take such vile words back. You know nothing of the queen and who she is as a woman, let alone a mother.
Hey, that is enough! We aren't getting anything out of these two. Let us go back into the throne room.
Seems our fate is set to end in a public execution.
There was no changing it. Our fate was sealed the moment we were caught and dragged down here. But if I can stir the pot, even just a little bit before death, that's all I care about. I imagine you feel the same.
Gunnar will send more people to kill her soon. We didn't matter, never have.
I'm shocked he didn't have us target the prince and princess. They're like Cerberus, cut off one head, but 2 still remain.
No one truly knows how they would choose to rule. Maybe they could be better, and he's testing that. Who knows why Gunnar does anything, though?
She better not find my mother. I'll climb from the deepest pits of hell if she dares to hurt her.
She won't. None of them will. You haven't given your surnames, so you have no one to be tied back to. You're only known as Casey, even to the group. Past the group, we're only criminals. We don't have names as far as they're concerned. We are numbered threats to them.
I hope you're right.
A mother. So you do have a family. Well, at least part of one. Perhaps you were smart and hid her already. Now, where would a criminal hide their family? Another kingdom, perhaps? The middle of nowhere? The forest? Like a group of bandits? Maybe you changed her identity so she could still live peacefully within our walls.
Damn you insufferable royals! Why must you all be so nosy? Can you leave us in peace?
You two are criminals! Attempted assassins! You do not deserve peace nor privacy. Your mother should have known better than to raise such a horrid, vile
Do not
child.
speak of my mother. You know nothing of her.
If you dare to bring their mother into this, I swear you will die a slow and painful death, just like your mother will.
Threaten me all you want. But you're in there and I'm out here. You don't scare me. You will tell us why you came here to kill my mother before you are to be executed, or your mother will be found.
Fuck you.
Do not curse your future king.
We are not the monsters you believe us to be. We have a kingdom to run, people to protect. You no longer fall into the category of those we must care for or worry about. Nor does your mother. We will find any more family that you may have. Until then, we await your confession.
Damn him. Damn him!
My apologies to you both. I have brought you to a meal.
Your apologies bring us nothing. We do not need your charity.
Please, you must keep up your strength. There's no telling how long you'll be down here for. I insist that you two eat before the rats get to the food first.
Fine.
Thank you. I wish you both well.
Casey, we do not know that they can or even will find your mother. They enjoy bluffing to flaunt their power and scare people like us.
The other villagers may know her well. You know how she runs her bakery, always lending her aid to those in need. I need to get out. I need to find her.
Shut your mouth! They were listening in on us before they could still be doing that. Are you trying to get your mother killed?
Of course not, but that doesn't change anything. I need to get out. I have to help her.
How do you plan to do that when we're trapped in here like cattle?
I don't know, but I'll figure it out. I always do. Look, we have the money, we have a map. All that's left now is to escape. A few bars in a cell never stopped me before. It's not going to stop me now.
Hello, Gerard. Oh, are you all right? You seem a bit on edge.
I'm fine. Have you seen the queen?
No, but the knights did mention a sudden trip into the village, so she is likely there now.
What purpose does she have to venture that way at a time such as this?
I am unsure, but I have learned not to question the queen. She knows what she needs to do for this kingdom.
I see you are under her spell as well.
Gerard, what do you mean by that? What spell are you referring to?
Disregard my words.
You spend most of your time watching over Prince Amir, yes?
I'm his personal butler. Of course I do.
I wasn't aware the prince or princess had any personal staff.
Amir does. Has for quite some time now.
I see. Well, how is he doing? Princess Tiana has been worried about him. Technically speaking, she's been worried since the king passed, but it has only gotten worse as time goes on.
There are no problems with the prince. He is doing fine. Princess Tiana just cannot see that.
Well, since you're with him the most, I shall take your word on such. But please do watch over him, though. He's grown much more fragile since his father's passing.
I am well aware. Good day, Jocelyn. I must locate the queen.
Oh, Kane! What are you doing here? Are you not to be accompanying the queen?
There's a set group of knights that accompanies her into the village. I only follow if she asks me to do so, which she did not. So I decided to grab myself a small snack.
You know you could have asked me to get you a snack from the kitchen.
That's all right. You seem to be busy anyways. What was Gerard talking about? I heard him from the kitchen. Couldn't make any sense of it, though.
He said he was looking for the queen.
Did he say what for?
No, he didn't, but that might have been my fault.
What do you mean?
I brought up Princess Tiana's worries of her brother and asked Gerard to keep an eye on Prince Amir.
I would not call that a fault. You're concerned. You have a big heart for this family. You know, some people would call you crazy for that.
Plenty of people already curse us for being so loyal to the royal family. I would consider them the crazy ones.
As would I. Have you seen the Queen's personal knight? That man is so strong and muscular. A fight with him would be a death sentence.
Well, someday I hope to meet such a man.
Are you saying that I am not strong and muscular? But damn, many women throughout the village would be lucky to even speak with a man such as I.
Then I suppose I am very lucky. Princess Tiana, my deepest apologies. How long have you been standing there?
Not very long, and there's no need to apologize. You two are having a conversation. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Do not worry yourself, Your Highness. I startled Jocelyn just a few moments ago.
Is there something I may do for you, Your Highness?
Tutor finished early, and I wanted to come and see if I could help prepare dinner.
Oh, Your Highness, you don't have to do that.
No, but I want to. You do so much for my family and I every single day, and I want to help. Even if that help is not all too often.
Sir Kane, the queen has returned.
Yeah, that is my cue to leave, if you will excuse me.
I once again must apologize, Your Highness. We should have been more mindful of your presence.
Please do not apologize. You and Kane seem very happy together. I'd be sorry to extinguish that with my presence.
You are very kind, Your Highness. Sir Kane is a very sweet man.
Into the village for a bit of a walk. What is this news?
The criminals, one of the criminals, the louder of the two. They have a living family, a mother. She may reside within the village.
Oh, and how did you find this out? Did someone tell you?
I did my own investigation. I went down into the dungeon just before they saw me. I overheard them talking about a mother. If we can find—
Amir! You were under strict order not to go down there, let alone speak to the two of them. I know the threats that I have made in the past, but I can no longer bring in innocent people for crimes they did not commit.
Your Majesty, with all due respect, you have done those things in the past. You did much worse during your time in the war.
Yes, but during my walk in the village, I realized those two criminals speak the truth. People are afraid of me. I must ease up in a manner of speaking.
Why change the way we rule if it's successful? Our finances and food supply are in good order. If the price to pay is people's fear, what does it matter?
The people in the village are no different than you and I. I do not wish to live in fear, so those who reside should not have to. I do not care that one day you are to be crowned king. You are still my son, and you are still a child. You are no different than your sister, or the people in the village.
I am not a child. I am 19, soon to be 20. I will be taking this throne one day. What better way for me to start than by deciding the fate of those 2 criminals, 2 attempted assassins?
Amir, you will listen to me, and you will understand this. I am your mother. I am the queen. You will not disobey me again.
Fine. Fine. Do well with the information that I have gathered, Mother. I would hate to see it go to waste.
He does not plan on backing down, does he?
Your Majesty, at the risk of insulting our next king, he's still a child at heart. He knows that freedom is just around another corner. Since the death of his father, that seems to be all he thinks about. It would be wise to keep an eye on him. Such dark threats of torture are never to be taken lightly.
Thank you, Tane.
You're very welcome, Your Majesty. Moving to a lighter note, dinner should soon be ready.
Wonderful. I could use a good meal after this chaos.
Would you like to venture that way now?
One moment.
Mother,
Tiana, come here, dear.
is something the matter?
I take it you heard my venture into the village? Well, I saw things that I previously wished to ignore. Seems as though my heart did die alongside your father.
What do you mean?
Well, for one, I loved him very dearly. For another, he taught me kindness, ensuring my heart does not turn black. See now that I have failed him.
You did not fail him, Mother. There's always time to change, to be better, and to help people.
That is what your father would have said. You remind me so much of him. I see him in your eyes. He would be so proud of the young woman you're becoming.
Thank you, Mother.
I'm thankful we stopped the plague when we did. It was a horrid disease for our people. It was going to take you one day. Nevertheless, we must carry on. We have a duty to our people. We cannot let the light your father shine go to waste.
I let not a day pass us by where I do not let his light shine.
I'm glad. Now, Kane has informed me dinner is ready. Let us make our way to the dining hall.
A child? Who does Cain think he is insulting me?
Insulting the future king.
Insulting the future king.
Your mother supported his words, and now she wishes to be soft on the villagers. She is going to let them walk all over us. She will ruin this kingdom, drive it into the ground. We'll become the laughingstock of all the lands.
That is what I wish to prevent. All I want for this kingdom is to do well, to survive.
Your mother may believe her ways of ruling to be correct, but she is delusional. She is growing old, too old to rule. She is more of a threat to this kingdom than anyone seems to realize.
Yes, you are incredibly correct. They all paint me as some sort of villain. It's infuriating. We can't just let criminals run about as they please just because a few villagers are afraid of me.
If the 2 go free, who knows what other criminals might believe? They may think they can get away with assassination and treason as well.
Or worse.
Indeed. The moment that criminals are no longer punished is the moment the kingdom will fall.
We lose our allies and we go to war. We won't stand a chance. We'll lose our trades, our resources.
Your Highness, I believe the best course of action would be to... Who is there?
Gerard, is Amir with you?
What is it, Tiana? I'm very busy. I don't need you disturbing me.
Mother sent me to tell you that dinner is ready. I brought you an apple if you're not hungry for dinner.
Fine. Come in if you must.
Your brother has much work to do. You cannot distract him like this.
My apologies. Perhaps this will help you focus. Would you like me to bring you something, Gerard?
I'm fine.
What do you want?
Mother asked me to inform you that dinner is ready, and I want to talk. You've changed in recent years, and I'm worried.
Mother asked you to speak with me, didn't she?
No, I'm just worried. You seem very cold and distant.
Tiana, I am not a child anymore. I have matured for the benefit of this kingdom which I will one day rule, and it is important to not take emotions into these situations that require a logical stance.
Yes, and that's a good stance to have, but you seem to be upset with Mother. That's what worries me most.
If you have not taken notice, she is treating me as though I am 5. She should be letting me assist in finding the fates of those 2 criminals, 2 attempted assassins, and yet she is not. She believes I am unable to rule or help in any way. And now, after a brief walk within the village, she wants to set those 2 free? Mother is growing delusional in her old age.
Set them free? I thought she was still deciding on what to do with them.
Her actions tell me all I need to know. She is going to destroy this kingdom.
Perhaps not. Mother has been ruling over this kingdom for a very long time. She's still deciding on what to do with the criminals, I am sure of it.
Do you think that allowing someone who tried to kill our mother, tried to kill our queen, should be allowed to live? I'm glad I'm the one taking the throne.
Amir, please do not speak in such a manner.
Listen, we have these important laws for a reason. Now go on, your dinner will grow cold.
I just want things to go back to the way they were. I know we're no longer the innocent children we once were, and we both have greater responsibilities, but I miss your kind nature, when we could talk and play for hours without any hostility getting in the way of such.
Tiana, those days are long gone now.
I miss Father too, but we must continue.
I said go on. She has no right to question me or assume my pain.
You may have changed after his passing, Your Highness, but you've changed for the better. You are stronger now.
I would not have made it through that dark time without you. For that, I do thank you, Gerard.
There is no need to thank me, Your Highness.
No one seems to understand how dangerous these 2 criminals are. This kingdom cannot wait for me to sit upon the throne. But what is there to do?
Your Highness, I do have a plan in mind. One that could save this kingdom.
You do? Do say we may not have much time.
Are you prepared to do anything for this kingdom?
Yes, anything.
I see. Then, Your Highness, you must prepare to dirty your hands.
Is something the matter, Your Highness?
Mother should be here by now. She never misses breakfast.
Well, she has another one of those secret meetings of hers to attend.
Your mother does tend to keep secrets.
Yes, but those are rare, and she would have informed us of her tardiness or absence.
There is no need to worry, Your Highness. Do eat your breakfast. The nutrition will do you well.
I'm sorry, but I cannot. Not until Mother arrives.
Tiana, must you be such a bother, especially so early in the morning? Mother is fine. She does not need your worry nor your pity. Now eat your breakfast.
But
Gerard, what's on the agenda today? I am sure there is much to do.
Yes, Your Majesty. The neighboring kingdom is to visit on business in just a few days. I've heard that preparations are already underway within the village, and the royal gardens are to be tended to for the visit today.
Excellent. The last thing we need right now is a war on our hands.
I agree, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty? Kane, is everything all right?
No, it is not. The queen has been murdered in her sleep.
Murdered? How? Who could have done this?
Isn't it obvious, Jocelyn? Those criminals in the basement had something to do with it. I know it.
That is impossible. They are locked away under constant watch.
Are you all idiotic? They're not working alone. They can't be.
Precisely. I intend to get to the bottom of this.
No, this cannot be true. Say it isn't so.
Unfortunately so, Your Highness. My deepest apologies to both you and your brother. It was my job to protect the queen, and I failed.
But you cannot always be watching over others. You need your rest as well.
Perhaps, but I still should have been more attentive. We do not know exactly when the attack took place, only that she was asleep when it happened.
Attack? So, she fought back?
Your Highness, I do not believe you should learn of these details, not for the time being.
No, I'm fine. I promise, I'm fine.
The queen's throat was slit with a blade. It appears that she was awake and alive for a few moments, long enough to see her attacker.
But she was asleep. Her room would have been pitch black.
On some nights, yes, but often the moon shone through her window, bright enough to see one's surroundings. Unless the few clouds in the sky covered the moon completely, she would have died knowing who killed her.
Oh my goodness.
This means Amir is to rule now, so he'll be responsible for finding out who did this, as well as deciding the fate of the two criminals.
What is it, Your Highness?
No, I do not wish to believe it, but no, I must investigate before I come to further conclusions.
Do you wish for me to come with you, Your Highness?
No, I must do this alone, for both my mother and father.
I cannot believe we have lost both the king and the queen in only a span of a few short years.
I must agree. It is horrible to know what this kingdom has been through.
Desto fue Santa María, mira que fue hermoso, en nossa igreja um lugar grande e piadoso.
Oh, the snot-nosed prince has returned. Have you come to eavesdrop on us again?
If you've come to interrogate us some more, it's no use. We won't talk. You're not worth our time.
Or our patience?
I find it humorous you think you have a choice in this at all. And for the record, it's Your Majesty now. I'm no longer some lowly, as you would put it, snot-nosed prince.
You're joking. Queen Rosalind is still alive, is she not?
The late queen passed in her sleep, leaving her firstborn to take the throne. The person standing before you is your lawful ruler, King Amir.
No. No, hell, no.
How did the queen die?
She died in her sleep. That is all you need to know.
You two are to be executed for her murder in a few short days.
Her murder. We were stuck in these cages. We didn't kill that old witch.
Yes, but the public doesn't know that. The queen has died. They need someone to blame. Who better than the thieves that just tried to kill her just a day ago?
The people already wanted her dead. They don't need someone to blame. They need help.
You're blind if you think that this is what they want. This is just what you want.
Silence! You shall not question your king.
You're to be executed in 2 days' time. I hope you have lived good lives, because it ends now.
You seem very calm for someone whose mother was just found dead.
Let's just say everything's falling exactly into place.
Hello? Is the rat too stupid to follow?
Oh, shut it, Casey.
What?
I came to talk, to give you both some answers before your deaths.
Why would we want to talk to you? You're nothing more than a follower of some rotten king anyways.
What kind of answers? Queen Rosalind's already dead.
Yes, everything is finally falling into place because a spoiled prince can do your job better than you can. So you two and your services are not needed anymore. You are both to be executed. End of story.
What the hell are you talking about?
It seems as if I trusted in your abilities too much. Anyway, I now have 2 easy scapegoats, so this plan worked out for me either way.
What are you talking about?
Who would have thought that a prince without any hardships in his life could kill his own mother? But you two are just, well, useless.
What are you talking about?
Must I spell it out for you? Very well. I suppose it would not make much of a difference if I did. My name is Gerard, but my alias is Gunnar, leader of the most infamous criminal organization in all of Felion.
Oh.
I saw you two as, should I say, prodigies in crime. I assumed you would be able to eliminate Queen Rosalind, leaving her idiotic son to take the throne.
No.
But when you two failed, I had to readjust my plans. So you went from the assailants to the scapegoats. And now Amir is the king of Felion.
How could you?
How could I what? Execute a plan? I don't know nor care about either of you.
We gave everything to that goddamn group, and for what?
For me, I would say.
We put everything on the line because we thought that that you cared!
Oh, goodness, you two are more foolish than I had thought. Just because you've lost your family, that does not mean that strangers must become your new family.
Don't bring his family into this.
And why not? I can do whatever I please now that Queen Rosalind is dead.
Why do you keep saying that? What does her being dead mean for you?
It means that I have power. Is it not clear to you how weak Amir is?
You don't care about the stupid royal family.
And that is exactly where you have failed.
Quit speaking in these stupid riddles and tell us already!
I suppose you're right. It is not as if you have forever to sit here and listen to my ramblings. After the death of the king, the royal family was very distraught. Rosalind had lost her husband, Tiana had lost her father, and Amir had lost the man he idolized. He was lost and alone.
So you manipulated him?
I became his savior, the new person in his life to follow. He takes my ideas as fact, so when I told him that his mother needed to die for the kingdom to be saved, he had no problems in executing such.
You manipulated a grieving boy!
So now I am the bug in his ear, and he has unlimited power. Therefore, I have unlimited power. It is quite beautiful if you think about it.
It's sickening.
To the ones being used as scapegoats, yes, I can see how it would be sickening. But I don't care for either of you, so it doesn't much matter to me.
If you don't care, then why tell us?
Because these are your final orders. Take the fall. Be the scapegoats. You wanted to save Felion, did you not?
Not like this. This isn't saving it.
Did you have the king killed too?
Oh, no. That was just wonderful timing. I simply took the opportunity that I saw. I am no longer just a follower of the crown. I am the true ruler of Felion.
You won't get away with this.
Oh. How original. You may tell yourselves whatever you want. I have won, and you have lost. This story has already come to an end.
Gerard?
Coming, Your Majesty.
Peyton.
I'm such an idiot. What was I thinking? Making strangers into my own family? I mean, who does that? What kind of a person forces people to be their family just because they're lonely?
You didn't force anyone into anything, okay? He's just trying to mess with us, mess with you.
Well, it worked.
Peyton, we are more of a family than he will ever know. Even if his family still lives, blood means nothing. Amir killed his own blood, his own mother. It means nothing for them. Why should it matter for us?
So, you suspect my brother to be responsible for our mother's death as well?
Great. Another royal thorn to deal with.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to intrude, and I'm sorry for eavesdropping, but given my mother's death, I need your help.
You need our help. That's rich. Might as well burn the kingdom down now.
Casey, what do you need our help with?
Convincing everyone of the truth. Telling them what really happened and who is truly responsible.
And do you believe us to be able to do that?
Yes. You know more about what's happening in the village than my brother and I combined. You two would be better able to convince everyone than I would be.
What's the catch?
Catch?
The trick. What else do you want from us in doing this?
Oh, nothing. I just want your help in telling everyone what happened to the queen, and then you two are free to live the rest of your lives however you please, free from execution.
You'd be able to convince your horrid brother to not execute us.
No, Casey. If we can convince the people that he killed the queen, then he'll be executed.
Leaving me to rule, I promise to restore the kingdom, like my mother planned to do before her death.
Restore the kingdom? She spoke of execution.
Yes, but she went to the village after her conversation with you both. She did see the error in her ways and the need to change the way she was ruling. Amir was very against it. I wonder if that's why he killed our mother.
Such a drastic decision would not have been made so quickly, I promise you that.
He held much anger towards your mother, but it was Gerard who pushed him to do this.
Gerard?
We don't have much time to sit and talk. We can explain later.
You're right. We must do this now and we must hurry.
Your Highness, what are you doing in the dungeon?
I needed to talk with... I'm sorry, what are your names?
I'm Peyton and that's Casey.
I needed to speak with Casey and Peyton. What are you holding?
In searching the rooms of the castle, I found this dagger in Prince Amir's room. I would like to say it's just a dagger he happened to own, but it had blood on it. I came to see if either of these two recognized it.
I wish we could afford something like that.
The design on the dagger shows wealth. No one in the village would be able to afford such a thing.
I feared this. I also found a pair of blood-stained clothes tucked away in Amir's closet. They are his very own. I recognized them the moment I saw them.
So, Amir really did kill our mother.
I'm afraid so.
I'm sorry for your loss, Princess. Losing a parent is not easy. I've lost both of my parents as well.
I'm sorry for both your losses as well. Kane, do you have the keys to the cell?
Yes, Your Highness. What is it that you are planning?
For the safety of my people in the kingdom, Amir cannot be allowed to rule. We must tell everybody what happens to our mother. Casey and Peyton have promised to help.
Thank you.
Please do not thank me. I am only doing what is right.
We will return to the village and prepare what is needed from there.
Return here tomorrow at sunrise. I do not know when Amir is to officially be crowned king, but the sooner we do this, the better.
How can I help, Your Highness?
Escort Casey and Peyton to the village. I do not know what Amir would do if he found out they are no longer within the dungeons.
What of your own safety? Your brother's already shown he has no problem killing his own family.
I'll be fine. I promise to protect my people, and that is what I intend to do.
Are you certain, Your Highness?
I am certain, yes.
She said she'll be fine. We have a job to do, all right? Let's go.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Thank you for believing in me. Now, hurry. There's much to be done.
You were always meant to rule over this kingdom, Your Majesty. It was only a matter of time before your mother destroyed this land.
I would not have made it here without you, Gerard. For that, I do thank you.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I would do anything to protect this kingdom.
You've proven yourself in this way. I will see to it that you receive the thanks you deserve.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
What is it, Tiana?
I would like to talk to you. Alone, if that's all right.
Gerard will be staying. Anything you wish to say to me, you will say in front of him as well.
All right. Mother died just yesterday. How is it you are able to so quickly move on?
We do not have time to grieve the loss. The people need a ruler, and I am next in line.
But you've already taken her throne, the place we both grew up seeing Mother. Would you not wish to preserve that?
Tiana, I do not have time for this. Mother is gone now. Grow up and get over it.
Amir, you killed our mother, didn't you?
The king would never do such a thing. How dare you accuse him of such?
There was a dagger found in your room. It was covered in blood.
That means nothing. That blood could have come from anywhere. Not to mention the fact that you have no right to be snooping in my room.
Cain searched every room in the castle. He searched mine as well. You were the only one to have a bloody dagger as well as bloody clothing in your possession.
It was the criminals. They wished to frame their new king.
They've been locked away in cages, and Cain showed them the dagger. No one in the village can afford a dagger such as that.
So now you believe the word of two criminals over your own brother? Your own king?
I trust the evidence, Amir. I know you've had problems with our mother for quite some time now. No one else would do this.
Plenty of people would do this. The late queen was a poor ruler. Many wished to see her dead.
They wanted to be helped. No one wanted her dead, not even Casey and Peyton. They only wished to be helped.
Casey and Peyton? So you've grown close with these criminals. How am I to know that you can be trusted?
I just want to know what happened, Amir. I need to know what happened.
You want to know what happened? I killed our mother. I snuck into her room and slit her throat. Under Gerard's own guidance. Are you satisfied?
Amir, why? She was our mother.
Because she was destroying this kingdom. Had she let those two criminals go, crime goes wild. We would lose everything.
Casey and Peyton were desperate. They were starving, and Mother realized she had done wrong.
Enough! The king will not argue with you any longer.
You cannot be allowed to rule, Amir. Not now that you have killed our mother.
No one shall find out. You're not leaving this room. Gerard?
Did we not warn you this would happen?
He killed your mother, princess. He clearly has no remorse.
Enough of this madness! Guards!
Guards aren't coming, they know what you did.
And who would believe two lowlives such as you?
The people of the village, our friends and family, the people you intend on harming on that throne.
The very people you wish to kill will now be your downfall.
Gerard! Criminals! Lowlife scum, you are no better than me no matter what you tell yourselves.
We didn't want to do this, Amir. You're the one who attacked first.
For this kingdom I did.
You only did this for yourself.
I believe the proper punishment for the killing of a king would be execution. What say you?
Are you all right?
No, but I will be. This is just a lot to take in. I've lost both my brother and my mother within a single day.
The pain that you feel will never go away, but I can promise that it will get easier.
Thank you. You have both been a great help.
Ugh, I'm getting cavities.
Cavities?
Now ignore them. There's more important things to worry about.
Right. I am to rule now. I am the only one left to rule now.
So, what do you intend on doing with this newfound power of yours?
I plan to restore the kingdom. Were it not in shambles, you two would not have had to do what you did, and we would not be here in this moment. I cannot simply ignore that.
Your Highness, are you all right? I heard the commotion and came as quickly as I could.
All is well, Jocelyn. Everything is
Goodness,
okay
Cain
now.
said that someone had been killed. The Prince Amir was trying to kill you, and I was
Everything
so
is okay now. All is well.
You're the one who brought us food in the dungeon.
Yes, indeed I was.
I'm surprised you remembered. I thought you were crying too much to notice.
I was not crying, and I did notice.
Oh, right, a small rainstorm just happened to begin within the cell.
Your Highness, the knights found this under the floorboards in your brother's room.
Mother's crown!
I had heard the knights speaking about the crown. I had feared it was lost forever.
Just another way that snake tried to destroy the kingdom.
At least now it has been found and returned to its rightful owner, Queen Tiana.
you so much for watching. If you're interested in anything else that the Drama Club creates, just search Chatham Drama Club on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it.